Continuing, so for some people who are traversing our thoroughbreds, especially if you're going through the North Expressway, South Expressway, all the main expressways here that has toll, changes are going to happen in the very near future. Actually, right now it's being implemented, so we have roughly about 3 months to shift, to be able to transition in terms of paying cashless toll fees now. So you will not be able to pay using cash payment anymore, which is reasonable enough because they want to avoid transmission of the virus, which pay cash, you have to pass the payment to the one in charge and so forth. So you might contract the virus and might spread it and so forth and so forth. But my concern here is, it will create a bottleneck in terms of they only gave us 3 months to implement this. Why not stagger this in a much longer period, 6 months to a year? Because if you're going to implement something new, especially a nationwide, change, it's going to take some time. And are people able to access? So let's say if you're going to buy an RFID, where are we supposed to buy it? Is it readily available in any 7-Eleven stores, something like that? Because if it's not readily available, then it's going to create bottlenecks, more difficulty for all consumers, all people who are traveling. And there should be always an option, right? But again, this was brought about because of the pandemic, right? And it was according to the Asian Development Bank's article that public transport played a central role in spreading the virus. Okay, so spreading the virus is key here, but the question here is, is the public transportation here the main issue here, or is it something else altogether? But going cashless in toll fees, in toll payments is something more practical rather than precautionary reasons here. I'm all for it to go cashless here, but we have to give some allowances for people to adjust and to have access to how are they going to pay. If it's readily accessible for everyone, then there's no problem. I'm assuming people will have a difficult time, accessing cards in terms of how to pay this, and they have to change all of the systems, all of the booths to a card reader itself. I think right now for each side, right, they only have 1 or 2 slots, I think. So if you're going to change that, so meaning you're going to shift everything all at the same time, or you should leave at least 1 for cash payment. So we have to wait and see. The never-ending saga of our government.